Always hoped killing the Emperor would end this war. Wishful thinking, huh?
The Empire seems more dangerous than ever.
Wouldn't call myself a history buff, but I've been thinking about the past a lot lately. No victory over the Sith ever lasts. We wipe them out, they turn up again. Doesn't feel like we're winning.
It isn't about winning and losing, Kira. It's about the people we protect.
Good slogan. Really think it's enough? Guess there is one thing we can count on. No matter how many times they come back, the Sith always go down in flames.
I've been analyzing your battle tactics, Master Jedi. I hope you don't mind. I believe I've found a way to increase my own combat efficiency by another 25.4%.
Why don't we try out your new tactics in the field?
I was hoping you'd say that, Master Jedi.
You wanted to see me? Tell me what you found out. Anyone who would abandon their comrades in arms is a coward. You can't blame yourself for what happened to your master, T7. You didn't let him down. He gave his life to protect the Republic. Now you're carrying on his work. He'd be proud of you. The Empire doesn't stand a chance against the likes of us.
The Emperor was the only constant in my 300 years of life. It is hard to grasp his death. When I was born, the Emperor was the Empire. Everything existed to feed his whims. He was so far above us, no one, Sith or slave, would have dared even form an opinion about him.
I'd say joining Revan to kill him counts as an opinion.
When I began serving him, I thought it was far simpler than that. The Emperor was just a man, isolated by unimaginable power and the inability to trust the scheming sycophants who served him. I was wrong. He was a plague. And I am the only one in the galaxy who understands the full service you did us by destroying him.
Where does that leave you?
I do not know. The immortality he gave me, it has a terrible price. Taste, smell, touch, color, emotion. I have felt none of these for 300 years.
I do not wish to become as the Emperor, and lose all tie to what once made me a man.
Can't believe this! Standards at the Republic Health Administration must be non-existent. I went to medical school with a new acting head.
Guy is a moron. Doesn't know a vibra scalpel from a field cauterizer. Barely passed his final exams. How is he the top doctor in the Republic?
It's been a while since you were in school together. His skills must have improved.
The only thing that improved was his bank account. Now he's gonna be in all the medical journals. This is what always happens. Real doctors go out and save lives. Idiots stay on Coruscant and get themselves promoted. So what if this guy invented a vaccine for Zabrak scalp necrosis? I could have done it. I was just busy.
What is Zabrak scalp necrosis? Sounds bad.
Oh, it's just a low-grade flesh-eating virus. Makes Zabrak's horns fall out. Embarrassing, not life-threatening. Tell you this much. Enough's enough. No more Mr. Nice Doc. The galaxy's gonna find out what a real physician looks like. I gotta find a disease to cure. Something really unpleasant.
Master Jedi, name's Whisper. My boss needs to speak with you. The fate of the Republic is at stake. Give me a second to set up a secure connection. Okay, boss, you're good to go.
This is Chief Ranos of Republic SIS. I've been looking over your files. Obviously, I'm impressed. You went toe-to-toe with the Emperor and came out on top. That's the kind of person I need for this job.
My order is sworn to defend the Republic. I take that vow seriously.
This time, the threat is a little different. We don't think the Empire is involved.
You heard of the Taung hegemony? It's an independent sector located along key hyperspace shipping lanes. Wealthy, powerful, and stubborn.
We've been trying to form an alliance with them for years. So have the Imps. Neither side has made much progress. Our recent battles with the Empire have drained resources from both sides. The Taung hegemony is more valuable than ever.
If you're looking for someone to negotiate a treaty, you better look somewhere else.
Negotiation was the original plan, but things have gone off the rails, big time. We intercepted a series of classified transmissions. The Taung hegemony's in trouble. Their worlds are being overrun by Rakghouls. Unchecked, the Rakghoul outbreak will be catastrophic. Billions will be infected. We're looking at the planet-wide annihilation of all civilized life.
The Rakghoul plague has been successfully contained to a single world for centuries.
Figuring out how it spread to other worlds is of vital importance. The outbreak needs to be contained.
This is a delicate situation. We still don't have all the details, and the Taung royal family isn't talking. We need to meet face-to-face to figure out our next step. Whisper will give you the location of my ship. Ranos out.
Here's the boss's coordinates. He'll be waiting for you. And if this is as bad as it seems, you better hurry.
Good, you're here. We've gathered more intel on the Rakghoul outbreak. Things are getting worse. The Taung noble family has quarantined all worlds in the sector. No ships can land or leave without permission. It's an extreme measure that's not too popular, especially with the people on the infected worlds. They think they've been abandoned.
Quarantine seems like the only way to stop the virus from spreading.
Maybe, though I think it's too little too late. 4 worlds have already been wiped out. A 5th, Kaon, is down to a handful of survivors battling for their lives. The Republic offered aid. It took a while, but the ruling families finally granted us permission to land on Kaon to help quell the outbreak.
My first priority is getting the people trapped on Kaon somewhere safe.
Several of the survivors are related to the Taung ruling family. That's probably the only reason they let us get involved. If we contain this outbreak, it will go a long way to establishing an alliance between the Republic and the Taung hegemony.
People are dying down there. This isn't about politics.
Everything is about politics. Odds are, this outbreak wasn't accidental. Clearly someone wants to destabilize the sector. Probably a bid by a rival family to seize power. We need to find out, before the plague spreads to the Republic core worlds.
You planning on sending anyone else on this mission?
We need to limit Republic exposure to the virus. But you've dealt with the Rakghouls before. There's a shuttle to take you down to the surface. Major Bizal, head of Kaon Security, will contact you when you land. Help the survivors if you can, but your first priority is to find out how the virus is being spread.
There's no time like the present.
Major Beisel here. Got a situation developing. The nobles are getting desperate. They want off this world. They're heading for the spaceport with their bodyguards. Figure they can fight through the rat ghouls and get a ship. We can't let them break quarantine. I'm sending my patrols to the spaceport. Meet us there. The shuttle's down. Pilot must have panicked during the escape. My squad's heading to the crash site to look for survivors. Meet us there.
Spread out. Check for survivors.
Major, we got a live one. Hey, you all right?
Look out!
You must be the Republic reinforcements. Too little, too late, if you ask me.
We can stop this outbreak if we work together.
Work together? There's a novel concept. The nobles around here only care about themselves. They decide the quarantine doesn't apply to them, so they raid the spaceport and steal a shuttle. Now, my whole team is dead. Never should have come to investigate the crash site. Should have known any survivors would already be infected.
If you were wounded in the battle, the virus could be in your system.
Thanks for the reminder. Like things aren't bad enough. This plague's spiraling out of control. The virus isn't just infecting sentients anymore. It's spreading through the local wildlife. My patrols have no idea how to handle it.
It's too dangerous out here in the wilds. Tell your patrols to fall back somewhere safe.
Safe doesn't really apply, but I'll give the order. All patrols fall back to the spaceport. Stay on this frequency and keep in touch. The spaceport's where the outbreak began. Maybe we can learn... my chest is on fire.
The virus is inside you. We have to act fast.
Don't let it end like this. Please, help me.
I'm sorry. It's too late. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, there is. Find out who's behind this, and kill him for me.
Green Patrol, got a visual on the spaceport. No signs of life. We're going in.
About time the cavalry showed up. Been hiding out here in the spaceport for days. Name's Melara. You're probably gonna check the records and see it was my ship that brought the Rackles here, but it wasn't my fault. I had no idea those things were in my cargo hold. I'm as much a victim as anyone.
Don't you feel bad about all the suffering you caused? Did you even try to help?
Helping others is your thing, Jedi, not mine. Besides, this wasn't my fault. Blame the man who hired me. You heard of Dr. Lorik? He's a member of the 37 families from Deservo. Bitter rivals of the Taung ruling family. Lorik instructed me to fly to Kaon. Rackles burst out of my cargo hold the second I touched down. Blood and bodies everywhere.
Kaon isn't the only planet to be overrun by this plague. Did you land anywhere else first?
I wasn't the only pilot he hired. He sent a bunch of us out. Probably figured none of us would make it back. The last thing Lorik wanted was for me to survive, because I can tell you where to find him.
How much is this info gonna cost me?
Not a thing. Look, I'm in trouble here. I figure, if I come clean, maybe I can earn some goodwill. The shuttle departed from a remote island on Ord Mantell. Lorik has a secret base there. That's all I know. Look, I came clean, told you what I know in good faith. So, you gonna get me out of here now, or what?
You were nothing but a pawn in Lorik's scheme. And you did provide valuable information.
Glad we're on the same page. Tell you what, just drop me off at the nearest uninfected planet, and I'll figure it out from there.
We have to verify you're not carrying the plague first. A shuttle will pick you up when I'm done here and take you for testing.
Great. Poked and prodded by medical droids. Beats the alternative, I guess. Hey, just do me a favor. Don't wait too long to come and get me. I've spent more than enough time on this rock.
Nice job down there on Kaon. I sent a full report on what you learned of the Taung royal family. Now that we know how the plague is spread, they've been able to contain further outbreaks. Since Ord Mantell is in Republic space, they agreed to leave Dr. Lorik to us. I've had my agents put together a file on him.
What's happening with Melara?
We let her go. She wasn't infected with the Rackle virus, and any crimes she committed are outside Republic jurisdiction. Melara's not your concern anymore. You need to focus on Dr. Lorik. He fled the Taung hegemony decades ago after being declared a traitor. Been hiding out on Ord Mantell ever since.
Order the authorities on Ord Mantell to take him into custody.
No. We think it's better if this gets handled outside official channels. We don't want to cause a panic. His ambitions go way beyond claiming the Taung hegemony. Kaon and the other infected worlds were just a test. Lorik created a new strain of the Rackle virus, one that infects any living organism.
We had no idea he was working on this. The attack on Kaon tipped us off to his plans.
He didn't think we'd find out. He wasn't counting on you, and he never imagined that pilot would survive the initial attack. We were able to suppress reports of what happened on Kaon. Lorik doesn't know we're onto him. If we strike at his base now, we'll catch him off guard, put an end to his experiments before he unleashes another outbreak on the galaxy.
I trust you have a strategy.
Simplicity will serve us best in this case. Hit fast, hit hard. The shuttle will take you to Lorik's island base on Ord Mantell. Do whatever it takes to stop him and his experiments. Officially, the only occupants are him and a few lab assistants. Unofficially, expect a host of mutated guardians around every corner.